you know where you are? You're in the jungle, baby. This back here. I'm still Trip. This is still a Real Nature Trip. And I'm still doing some tarot. This is Thursday, but I'm gonna call this the Friday video because I'm doing a second video on Thursday. And I'm just switching up the whole background and my outfit. I'm trying to blend in. This is the best I could do. My niece Ava, who painted, where did it go? Oh, it's still in the window. My tarot little background, she also painted this door for me. This was a white door in a very plain, hard to decorate, or hard to make warm corner. It's like the closet door to the front room, you know, like for your jackets and stuff. And there's a little, not a bay window, but like a kind of a cutout. And then another closet on the other side, but that's like a cabinet, like a bookshelf with lead lined glass cabinet. Looks pretty cool. This one plain white, off balance. This was part of that whimsy. Still stuffed up, just like yesterday's read, which was 30 minutes ago. I did not make breakfast yet. All I did was move the camera around and change my shirt. And got stuffy. I'm using a cookie sheet today. This is cookie sheet tarot. And this one's got nice deep things so the cards aren't gonna just go everywhere. And we're gonna see, yeah, what Spirit wants you to know for maybe the whole weekend, you know? Because I don't know if I'll do a read over the weekend. I just don't know. Definitely won't do it on Friday. Hello, how are you? I'm Trip, this is Real Nature Trip. We're doing some tarot and I love you. Already, something's expanding. Your horizons are expanding. There's movement, but you're okay with it all. You're sitting quite comfortably. You're ready. You're sitting there waiting for this movement and expansion. You're like, it's a little hard to get with it. Oh, it's like, the look on his face is like, well, it's about time. You know, not like, oh, it's about time. Well, hey, here I am. I'm waiting patiently. You worked on that too, that patience of yours. So what's coming? What's coming, Spirit? I must be having like an allergic reaction to air because I'm getting stuffier and redder and my eyes are getting wonky. All right. So you've been waiting for something to come, to expand. There's an opportunity. It's coming. What is it? What is it? That is water. I'm sitting on 2 couch cushions and a blanket to get the right height. Plus I got a little side table and a box and a book and a tripod for the camera. All right. Whoa, whoa. I almost started drawing off the bottom. It's High Priestess of the World down there. Oh, I know why. Because I flipped this guy over already. He is the 8 of Pentacles. And the Hermit. I'm seeing somebody working alone on themselves. 8 of Cups. You've been working on yourself. You've been mastering yourself, basically. You're figuring out yourself on a whole new level. Like you did not know that you could work on yourself to this depth. Dab, dab, dab. A little dab will do ya. So if you look around YouTube, which I cannot do it anymore. I cannot look at YouTube anymore. Because if it's got an interesting title or especially an interesting like thumbnail, front cover, whatever you want to call it, it'll start off with a fake voice and a fake wisdom. You know, it's just like, the other thing that's bothering, or that's always kind of bothered me, and I didn't know it how much until now, is this many techniques to get along in the world, you know, whatever it is. 3 ways to shut down your coworker, 4 ways to get control of your boss, and 7 ways to, you know, just all these topical tricks, right? Like techniques, tricks. which are basically like, uh, just all of the ways you've learned to survive the world anyway. Now people are just reporting their survival methods, right? And it's like so important that they come in with all this authority, like, this is the way you do it. And you've investigated so far deep that those things that seem kind of wise and useful fall by the wayside. Like they're just trivial. And the real way to get along in the world from now on for you is to have like gone deep. So you want emotions? This is as deep as you can get investigating your emotions before you get to the 10, which is then how you're open to everybody, that you went all the way deep. Toiling on it. And you had to go it alone, right? Like that's where the journey really lies, is on your own. And so like, if you have these core values that you're learning about yourself, and you're courageous enough and trusting enough to stick to them, you don't need silly techniques. You don't need silly techniques to manipulate conversation, to whatever. You lead with your heart, and that's the only technique you need, right? And then whatever you need to keep yourself centered, those are the techniques you need, and that's a whole individual ball game. You gotta breathe, you gotta move your body, you gotta calm your mind, you gotta do, like all these things. But you've picked up on that. Like you're done with the, whatever. I just said, I heard 50 ways to leave your lover, but maybe that's something somebody's doing. Yeah, happens. Okay, next 3 cards. So hold on, let's frame these though. Let's see what we're doing. I'm already looking at the first card, but so let's look at what's been happening here. It's been an inner journey, and you're not falling for, I was gonna say listening to, but falling for the hype, the urgency and the hype of people trying to get you to think their way and do whatever. I'm gonna take these off because they're not helpful for anybody. Man, my eyes are glassy. I did not take any substances this time. All right. But the story is, you've gone deep to investigate, you know yourself, and you're ready for this movement that's coming. And so this next set is the Sun, the 10 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. And I'm going to look at the 10 of Pentacles as the middle, and it's supported by the Sun, which let's say it. The Sun is illuminating the truth, and it's getting to the core of things. You can't hide under the sun, right? All of a sudden that saying, there's nothing new under the sun, comes up, which sometimes it feels like, oh, we're in a novel time, and this has never happened before, and yeah, the flavor's different, but it's happened before. Yeah. But the 10 of Pentacles, this feels significant. So I'm going to read it. The Queen of Wands on the other side, it's like you're being supported, your vision is being supported by the sun, the light, the big light. Let's just call it the big light. All right? And the Queen of Wands, I feel like that's your inner light, which they're kind of one and the same, 923 on there. A friend of mine likes that number. But it's what it's saying is, whatever this fruitful endeavor is that you've been working on solo and working on yourself solo, I feel like this is showing us later stages in this thing where there's definitely warmth. Queen of Wands is someone that is just so comfortable in this, to say fire, but in the movement, in the just life. Like I don't want to say chaos, and then just movement or change, but it's all of it, and all of it's life, right? And so Queen of Wands is that energy inside you that's just, it's okay with everything. You know, it's okay. It's accepting of this, and you've been forged by fire. We saw the phoenix go by just 30 minutes ago or less, depending on how long it took me to get these cushions in here. Oh man, they got one eye lit up, and like the light is like a raised eyebrow back there. Yeah, you're seeing. Oh, there's another eye there. Now this one was placed strategically. I was hoping to get the effect of the rainbowy reflection, but yeah, I see 3 eyes up there. 1, 2, 3, third eye. Intuition, vision. It's going with the Sun and the Queen of Wands. So listen, I want to read about the 10 of Pentacles, because I feel like there's something in there that's a little deeper than what I usually see. Culmination of the material world. I always see that. And wealth, you know, but I always see it as now you're opening it up to the world around you. It's not just you working on it on your own anymore. It's now ready for the world. Wealth, family, legacy, security, cycles, generations. Security pops out and cycles pops out today. And I think one thing that's happening with you especially is the cycles. You're seeing the cycles and the patterns of cycles. And so like moon cycles, right? That's an easy one to watch. It's out there most nights. You can see right what's happening, waxing and waning, and new and full and halfway there, and some cool crescents. Not croissants. Croissant moon. I thought it was made out of cheese. All right, never mind. The French love cheese too. So, where was I going with this? This is. I have to also say right now, I am not in an altered state of any kind. I'm just losing my way here. So, okay. I said, cycle. Oh yeah, we're talking about the cycles. I think as you're seeing more and more patterns and cycles, you're questioning yourself less and less, because, you know, like, you don't need, you know that stuff's going on out there, you know, like, you know, all these cycles of your life are going. Do you guys want more skin? Let's get a bigger audience going here. Yeah. Just playing. I'm so embarrassed. But like, being through these cycles and seeing them is making you need to question things less and less. You're finding more meaning, more purpose with less questions. And yeah, you just know that how you feel, there's other factors working on you besides you. Okay, that's getting weird. Oh yeah, I do have the 2 wild cards in there. Yesterday, 40 minutes ago, I said the one with writing on it is about writing, and the one with the picture of the lady and the beast, I said that one was about like first kiss energy in that one. And this one, part of me wants to say a dentist visit, like just to be funny because she's looking in the mouth. Let's say it's a checkup. It's a checkup of sorts. Let's not specify medical. I have to button this up. I feel like a real floozy. There, proper. Dude, I get so lit when I'm in the sun. Now it's in my eye. I swear his eyes are coming to life. All right, so something about cycles. You're getting used to cycles. You're getting comfortable in these cycles. You're starting to understand that when things go down, it's just temporary. It's a dip, And when things get real high, it's, enjoy it while you got it, but it's just temporary. Don't let it pull you and make you say, oh, I deserve, da 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 da, like me, because it's gonna cycle, right? But flow. In the last reading, the robes on the 9 of Pentacles, I always say lady, but I was looking at that face today. It was a very masculine face in there. But the robes were so unrestrictive and flowing. I first noticed the big armholes, and then I realized there was nothing restricting this energy. And why did I say that? What were we talking about? I don't know. I was gonna say this reading is starting to look a lot of pentacles, but something's paying off. Some sort of payoff is coming. What goes with that? And the moon, it's about the same size as that pentacle. Man, it's a big one. It's a big one. It's a big new opportunity. 5 of Wands. It is a change. It's a lot of action. But it's like forward change, forward action. Forward, it's like, yeah, you've just come out of it. You've come out from underwater and you're just being handed this. That's what it's gonna feel like. It's gonna feel like you're being handed this, but there are cycles, there are ups and downs, there's whatever, and you won't be just given a thing. You'll be given a life of this, right? Like, so now you're gonna live this life. So you don't just, I've got this lottery ticket sitting in my pocket that won $3, and I'm waiting for Spirit to tell me what to do with it. But if I won whatever giant jackpot there is, I did not change to become, well, in a way, I followed the signs. I'm the kind of guy now that's gonna try to tap into the intuition. But it's not like I, spent months and months and months inventing something or writing something or structuring a deal or doing whatever. It's just putting money in a machine and getting it out. That's the universe. If they do that to you, the change is, what happens if we plop a bunch of money in there? What's gonna happen? And that's the story that those people go through. But most stories, it's what did you do to make this thing happen instead of this thing happening to you, and what did it make you do? It's like, what did you do to get this thing? That's the happening. That's the life. That's the force. Yeah. And you're gonna do it really well. You're so comfy. It's looking so comfy for you. Yeah. It's not as hard as you think. You just lay those burdens down. Oh my gosh. Okay. If she was the Queen of Cups, but these two are I feel like a nice pair, right? There's something you're going to be doing here, earthly, that is just amazing. Amazing. Yesterday I got told I have a pretty nice voice for doing this, and now I'm all stuffed up. See what happens when you compliment me? All right. What do we got here? We're at 19:08 minutes. I could have waited till 19:19. Where it is right there. Man, when I looked at it, the eyes looked right at me. It was like each 19 was an eye. Oh boy. Oh boy. Spirit, any last messages you want to tell? Anything specific for the weekend? This is long term. This is long term. This is like the year. You're coming out, you're emerging. You're being like, opportunities are being handed to you. Handed to you. And look at how comfy you look once you got it in your lap. Oh, baby. Yes, yes, very attractive. You're attracting these things because of what you're becoming. The way you're behaving, your thoughts, you're attracting these opportunities. Opportunities. Fertile. So much. Yeah. Yeah, you're done with the fight. You're in for the flight of your life. Like a fun flight, not like a runaway. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I tell you what, we did a animal spirit, wild unknown animal spirit in the last one. But you know what? I feel like maybe I'm stuffy and maybe I fumble my words a little bit. But my courage is high right now. Maybe it's because I've got a cookie sheet on my lap. How often do you sit around with a cookie sheet on your lap? Maybe not even once a year. Unless you're the kind of person that makes nachos on a cookie sheet and just pulls it right out. Just eats it right off the sheet on your lap. Okay, we're gonna do one Earth Warrior card. And I'm gonna pull until I get an original. I don't want no Hayaka. Sorceress of Light. Oh, look at that. Look at those cheekbones. Beautiful. Oh, we got so much. Just dripping in wisdom with that owl and that big corona. What do you call that? It's like a rainbow corona around the moon. Hayaka. Hayaka. I'm trying to do my best. Respectful. All right, let's read. Ooh, there's a lot of action. There's a lot of patterns here today. I did not think about that. I'm sorry. All right, are you ready? Wait, let me wait 3 seconds until it's 22. Oh my gosh. Can you believe the timing on that? Burp? Oh, just kidding. Okay. The divine feminine presence within joyfully lifts veils of darkness that have caused doubt, fear, and confusion in your mind. She dances, emanating light as you breathe. She dances, emanating light as you breathe. Let her movement within recalibrate your state of being to peace and gratitude. Sense your freedom to choose happiness in this moment. The divine feminine and your capacity to choose are your sacred power sources. Yeah, this could go with my last one too. With such protective power, nothing shall thwart your progress. Protective power. Become spiritually bolder in the face of anything that attempts to diminish you. You shall fulfill your destiny with joy in your heart and laughter in your belly. We don't say belly a lot in tarot. Man, I'll tell you what. I've been doing a little mostly consistent ritual in the mornings. I try to sit quiet for a little while before it gets rolling, and sometimes I end up, looking at my phone before or turning on the TV real quick, and I shut it down, and I try to get it somewhat meditative, at least quiet, and then I do a talk to spirit, and I always ask to be filled with peace and joy and love. And today, though, I was like, and let gratitude just always be with me all the time. And because I did talk in a video, I don't even think it was a tarot video a while back, about how I was so filled with gratitude that I was starting to take it for granted. I was taking it for granted that I was grateful. But you can drift away. Like, we forget who we are, and we, just all these things. We get wrapped up in all this stuff, and it was 2448 right there, and I like that. I like a double. Plus 24 is so divisible, by so many things, so many factors, a lot of factors in life. I felt like Trump right there, where I just, a lot of factors in life, just nonsense. Oh no, I don't want to do nonsense. Okay, I think that's all I have. I'm probably gonna publish this on today, Thursday, but you gotta have the discipline to wait till Friday, or you can just double up and like be sick of me and then need 3 days off. Whatever happens, I don't know. We'll see. I love you. I love you. I love you. Te amo. Ich liebe dich. I tried. Yeah. Okay. I gotta actually. Maybe that'll be a project. Learn a new language. How to say I love you. Okay. Goodbye.